here at the ocean, observing some negative ions on this new moon in Sagittarius, 12-12 portal, and I've pulled some cards. About 13,000 decks wanted to come out today, so it's a lot, but here we go. Okay, so perspective, healing through challenge, prosperity, love, sacred space, soar, feather, support, alignment. Don't let your past hold you back. In the South Node, reconnect with your innocence, be present. Your romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly. Self-forgiveness, let go of old guilt. Remember that you are God's child. Thecla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and places. I am my own. A blessing on a homecoming, a blessing on a friendship, a blessing for the right words. And the tea leaves. Good news. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. An exciting event is near. With major challenge to overcome and indecisiveness allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, so here it is. With this new moon in Sagittarius, there is a need, and this 12-12 portal, there is a need to shift our perspective in some way, shape, or form. That can and will be a challenge for some, but that is going to create massive healing when we can do so, when we can change our perspective as a whole, something specific, something to do with us internally or those around us. When we do that, we open the doors to more love, more prosperity, and also it creates a better support system, allowing you to soar and to be in alignment with what it is that you want to do. So for changing our perspective, that also means we can't let our past hold us back. It's not something that we can necessarily think about all the time. If we want to move forward and begin again and to be new, we have to allow the perspective to shift and our past to be our past. We can do that by reconnecting with our innocence like we were when we were a fresh new baby. Innocent, true, just a ball of bright white light. That is still who you are. Those things change through experiences and unfinished experiences and through trauma. But we are as innocent and bright as we were when we were born. It's just the things that happen to us and around us that we have a hard time changing our perspective with hold us back. This means we really have to be present right now. The past is the past. We cannot sit in the past, and we have to be present right now for ourselves, with ourselves, in order to be in alignment and accept the support from those around us that are going to help us soar and be in a loving place. All of this could possibly lead to a brand new relationship, a soulmate relationship, either with yourself or with a person, someone you already know, someone you're already talking to, somebody that you're already with. But changing your perspective is how that shifts all of your relationships, including ones with our mothers. And in that, we have to do a lot of self-forgiveness because we could carry a lot of guilt for a lot of reasons. Again, that's letting our past hold us back, which we are no longer doing. And right here, this is like a storyboard. This is how it comes out. When I see it, this is how it is. So in this storyboard, this divine feminine goddess that we are working with for this new moon is Thecla. She's the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and places. I am my own. So what this means is any time that we have given any of our power away to anybody, anything, any issue, anything that we have a hard time shifting our perspective with, we float back into an old paradigm and an old timeline. So this perspective shift is healing through that challenge of a perspective shift. And I know it's not easy to forgive ourselves or to be present and not let the past affect us. But it's something we have to do in order to get in alignment with ourselves and who it is that we want to be. You want to cut your hair, cut your hair. You want to dye your hair, dye your hair. You want to live on the beach, live on the beach. You want to, do card readings, do card readings. And today, you have a blessing on a homecoming to yourself. That's what this is, a blessing on a homecoming to yourself, because you're taking your power back. This is a new moon in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is also kind of like free floating, don't tell me what to do type energy, and that's very fitting considering we've got the prophetess of true power, of taking our power back and being for ourselves. And we have 44 there. That's a number of protection in numerology. Blessing on a friendship. Friendships are not easy. Relationships are not easy. But with our perspective shift, we have a blessing on our friendships becoming deeper and more aligned as well. And also sometimes with a perspective shift, we have to have conversations maybe with people that maybe the words are hard to find. So today, with this new moon and this 12/12 portal that we're in, you're going to be blessed with the right words moving forward, okay? Some of you might be getting good news today, if you haven't already. I think all of this is great news. And of course, we look at the little ants working away. See, that's a sign right there of perspective shift. They don't worry about how big something is that they have to move or deal with. They're not stuck in their past, worrying about where their home went if the ocean washed it away. They just keep moving right along and doing exactly what they're meant to do. And that's something that you can do as well. Somebody knows independable and insincere. You know who it is. You know exactly what they're about. And that perspective shift has to be in there too. Because with perspective shifts and healing through that, we will have to let some people and places and things go, which is where a blessing for the right words can come in handy. We have an exciting event today or coming up soon. This 12/12 portal is for 12 days. So just keep your eyes open for some kind of exciting something or other. And while, a major challenge to overcome is not letting our past hold us back and being present, the main thing that causes it is indecisiveness. So you know what you need to do, you know what you need to say, you know the right decision, and maybe we're just too worried about what other people think or say or will think if we do, and we can't do that because we do have support, and that support's going to help us soar. We just have to be true to ourselves. True to ourselves. Take our power back. And don't be indecisive. Don't be indecisive, and don't let the past hinder your current present. This new moon in Sagittarius and this 12/12 portal is one for the books, y'all. Make sure you are going at it with going into a new timeline shift that's happening. Exactly who you want to be and where you want to go. Baby steps. Baby steps. First step is a perspective shift. First step is a perspective shift.